Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Let's just get everything going here. Then we do some analysis, then we can try take a trade. There we go. Yeah, Glenn, I have. Let me just check the sound. Hold a sec.
Good evening.
Hey, buddy.
How you going? I'll just turn YouTube off one sec. There we go. Good.
Okay. Lost a few soldiers yesterday, by the looks of it.
What happened? Sorry, mate.
We lost a few soldiers yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, why is this stuck there? Pop out. Ah, there we go. Oh, I got a couple of private messages. People didn't have their best day yesterday afterwards. So they're done for the month.
Yeah, Denny had a bit of a shocker. She was chatting about it on private message on Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a few crappy ones today, but that's all right. Get on with it.
Yeah, I didn't have a good day yesterday. It's just so freaking annoying, man. I'll go through it and then we'll do some analysis. So, like, when gold got down, yes. So in the stream, we were streaming yesterday. Oh wait, you guys can't even see my screen, can you?
No.
That's why everything was all funny. There we go.
You're not trying. I'd bump something then, mate. If I tried to share my screen, just block me.
Oh, no, that's all good. No, that's why everything was sort of misplaced. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't showing things in the normal spot. It's because I wasn't sharing my screen. Where's the chat? Where's the chat box? There it is. Okay. But yeah, it just means she needs a reset for the month. That's what it means. So she'll be back next month now. Okay, so we're streaming yesterday in this crap, basically. So I did get a first little trade from here down to here. That was the only successful trade. From here down to here for a little bit. Secured only like 25%, and then it came up and took me out, took the run around. So then it was just, gave me a little bit of profit. And then I took the buy here, thinking we're going back up then. And then it rinsed me. And then 15 minutes later or 20 minutes later, then it decided to push up. So timing was a little bit annoying. Hey, Maron. And then we had this big spike down, and then another, and then as it came up and then it came down, this is with the news, I entered here, and I was just a little too slow. It went down and then just came and blew straight through, and I wasn't looking. So I took a loss on that, and then I freaking sold, waiting for that sell. Go to the 1 minutes.
Oh, I sold the doji.
I sold in here somewhere. So when it went, oh no, I've gone too far. I sold in here. This is where I sold. Sold here, and then it just went boom, took me out, and then it just started dropping. I was like, what a prick of a thing. And then it just absolutely dived. So that was really annoying. And then later, so I was like, oh, that's me, done for the day. And then I thought, when I had all these little areas, see this area here? When price, I did actually go home afterwards, and
Oh,
wait a second.
all train tracks. That's 1 minute, yeah? Or 5 minutes.
5. So when my terminal, price shot down here, and this is like, like 424, and I had my terminal open, and I was like, oh man, that's when you have like this really quick impulsive move, and like into like this is Wednesday's low, and then we had like a little bit of a support area. I tried to buy, and my terminal was frozen, and I was just watching it on the terminal, and I was like, wait, why is it stopped? And I was looking at TradingView. TradingView was touching a little bit, and TradingView was popping up here, and my terminal was still not doing anything. So I was just sort of like checking like the little thing to see if the ping on the MT5 was moving, and then it just like already in 1 minute, like it sort of came alive again when this wick had already been filled, this blue wick. So the price had already come back up to here, and I was like, that's 40 pips it moved. So sort of just sat and just watched it, and then it froze again, and it got stuck here again, and then it started showing all the cams again, back up to here, and I was like, just annoying, man, just super annoying. One of those annoying days that this would have made back all those 1, 2, 3 losses. So I had one little win, and then the first loss I took was more than that, because I only took 25% profit on that first little trade, and I only went like 10 pips in profit. Then that loss put me in the negative, and then another loss, and then another loss. So like it just wasn't a great day. So then yeah, and then this move was sort of like after all that crap had happened, all the manipulation and just this nasty business in around that news, just spiking everything out, and then I missed the last opportunity, which I wouldn't normally trade at that time, but because it was in such a nice little level, and saw it spike down. I was doing something that it and then it just happened. My terminal froze. It just wasn't. It wasn't printing the candles. Wasn't moving. So I saw a few people had issues with icy markets, saying it was just freezing all day for them. Like, not everyone with icy markets, just a couple people. But then my broker as well is not icy markets, and I was having issues there as well. So anyway, now what are we doing? So yeah, shot a few bullets, missed the target. So we've got, let's clear all this stuff now because this is irrelevant. Now what levels has already been taken? Let's put our sessions on.
Euro high's been taken.
Asian session has been better than London session. Can you believe that? Lately, like, look at this Asian session. We don't know what this is going to be, but
We haven't even got a 50% retracement yet.
oh, yesterday's Asian session was wasn't good, but the day before better than the London session. The blue's better than the pink. Blue's basically the same as the pink. Blue's better than the pink. Oops. Blue's better than the pink. Blue's bigger 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 than the pink. So since 16th of January, we've had like what's this, 11 days ago, we've only had 2 London sessions that have been bigger than the Asian session. Look at it, man. Sometimes London session is good, sometimes it's shit. That's why I'm going to keep my eye on German 40 as well. So we'll just we'll keep our eye here though. Why selling there? Where's the Quinn candle? We're at, sorry, Marin, I missed that. That was a few minutes ago. Why was I selling here, up here? The last one? Because I was kind of waiting for all day yesterday was price to pull back in this London session. Because we never got that pullback to the London 50%, then I was really keen to that once we finally got that spike down and then we pushed up, that the London 50% would hold something. London 50% or inside of here, see this candle? That one's a pretty tasty candle. On the what's this? The 15 on the 30 minutes, I believe it was an imbalance as well. Yeah, right there. So it looked really nice. Looked really nice to trade off of that level. Any resistances forming above the London 50 and around this imbalance, the first time would, like, it could have gone down and then back up, but the first time it's testing the London range 50% and this imbalance and forming a resistance is a good shout for a sell. First time touch is good, always usually a good not first time touches in like, not always the first time touch. You shouldn't like to sell it without confirmation, but once you have a first time resistance formed at a point of interest that you've drawn, is usually a good idea. And because the flow, you know, after we had been so extended on this daily, run, that once we had hit this 1950 area, it made sense, like, to at least sells. I said at the start of the stream yesterday that buys were probably going to be pretty difficult. So confirmation going lower time frame, yeah. But you know, I didn't have the best day yesterday, but I know some people that took buys from here took sells from here, and I just felt like I was one step behind. That's trading, right? It happens. Other thing to point out as well, on what time frame can I look at? Is it the 15? No, maybe there's a 30. Yeah, it's a 30. You look at the same sort of setup, that like these candles and these candles, quite similar. And look at the time that they're on. Like just after the opens of the session, little pullback, liquidity candle, wicked up and then just dropped, breaking that low, big drop. Then more accumulation, liquidity candle, wicked up, broke the low, big drop. So even on the 30 minutes, you don't have to go that low to see, you know, that this was the liquidity grab before that move down, and then we consolidate. Did like news spike, which fooled me, and then the spike up, grabbed liquidity, and then went down. And I kind of really kicking myself when I took this trade as well, because as soon as I took that sell, the first sell inside of here, I could have had an opportunity to take the sell with the news going down, and I hesitated, and I said nah, because I even said to myself, like, I'm not taking that sell because I think NY is going to push up first to take the London 50 and then do the sell. And then when it happened here, I just felt like I got that little rush of blood and then entered it. And then as soon as I entered it, I was like, oh man, I just stopped thinking for a second and just acted impulsively, not logically. And then it burnt me. Thanks, Jacob. So now what I need to do is tidy up this chart, because it might look clean, but it's gotten messy. Oops. Keep that grey shadow. I'm going to put some more points of interest. So I want to get rid of that little pink purple line. Okay, Asian high still valid. Asian 50 from yesterday is still valid. London high from yesterday still valid. London high from Tuesday can go to hell. London 50 from yesterday can go to hell. New York range, I can go to hell too. London low can go. And we'd put some new sessions on, and then we'd put some the POIs. So let's look at the sessions. London high from today. Oh, sorry, got my colors wrong. New York high from yesterday. Just put the midpoint in as well. Asian high for today. Where's the 50? Okay, so all the session lines are in. Agents contained within the New York session. Euro open, did nothing. London starting to push up. We haven't taken the lows yet, so we're just going to keep on pulling back. And then we can maybe look for the sells to go with the daily direction. Because daily wicked up, hasn't taken the low. 4 hour was bearish, so volumes in there. Now we pushed down, didn't break the low, so we're respecting the low, and now we're pushing back up into this sideways little consolidation area. Can we push up now into this neckline? Do we have a daily neckline at 1931.78? 1931.78. Kind of does line up. This area across here. Where we can see we've been resistance a few times. Then we've been support, resistance, support, broke through, resistance, resistance. So can it act as a resistance again? I'll just mark that. It can be a light grey box. So we're going to fake out this area again. So at the moment we've got support down here, accumulating orders, and then we've got resistance up here. So we've got a range of around 120 pips, and at least here 83 pips, so plenty of room. So this New York 50% might hold, but there's a little imbalance. Yeah, top of the imbalance here. So starting to see at least some candles moving. Two-hour chart. Yeah, that looks nice and clean. All right, so I'm just gonna sit and watch and wait now to see if I see if I recognize. Because it's Friday as well, and I'm definitely not gonna push it too far.
Originally this afternoon, I was looking at sells from this area. I'm currently long from the euro low.
Oh, good one. Yeah, I was looking. I thought the way it was closing here, that those.
Don't get excited. I've lost a few bullets getting it.
Yeah, the longs made sense. Could have closed above these counter bodies, pushed up, and then wicked down and pushed up. It'd be nice if this had left a little bit of a higher wick. But it did make sense now to push up and then fill some of this range. What's German 40 doing?
Looks like it's creating a double bottom.
Oh, nothing. Good. So we created a support. Got a resistance up here. Initial push down, couldn't close. 1 hour's looking like, oh, looks good for a buy actually. Look down, got a wick to fill. What would that be? One to one. But that makes sense on the 1 hour chart. 4 hour, not really showing much. But the 1 hour formed like a little support. Wicking down, we've got range to fill. Break that wick into the resistance. All right, so gold. Can I get into this? What we need to see is a little doji and something break the highs. Closing back above that monthly level is nice. So much more stuff under here to hit. So I think, I want to see London keep pushing up, so that I could look for it to retrace. So this is our London low at the moment. Oops. London low. So you're in around here in Euro open?
Yeah.
What was your trigger?
I was actually think once the Asian low was broken.
Which wasn't?
No, sorry. Once the Asian low was formed, it pulled back up. It pulled down. So if you're looking on the M5, that was a retest of a liquidity candle. That's when it spiked down.
Oh yeah.
The first time.
Mm-hmm.
The second spike down nearly stopped me out on that particular entry, and it formed another liquidity candle. So I left the trade open.
Yeah.
And
Doji,
then
doji, liquidity candle.
Yeah. Then London only just pulled back to the open of that candle. So it was still valid in my eyes.
Yeah, cool.
Left it open.
Good hold.
In sitting. All right.
So the 30 is right there to be hit. Little pullback from this Asian 50%. No wick on this candle. Can we close just above? Can we close as a weak bearish candle? And then we can wick down, and then we can break this high, and we've got clean range up. Looks better on the 30. Could have got more range.
Yeah, nice imbalance just above where this candle opened.
Hey Sanai, how are you? Did you take any trades?
Yeah, not bad. Took a couple this morning. Break even.
Yeah.
Small loss actually.
In this sideways?
Yeah, I just try to basically trade the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing the range?
Yeah, I was playing the range. Yeah.
That's what you're targeting, Glenn?
Top of that, yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at, but I'll see what price is doing when it gets there, whether or not I close it down. I might just let it run for a bit longer. There's a lot of clean candles there. What time's the normal pullback?
Around 10:30 to 12 UK time.
9:30 my time.
So core PCE. It could shake the market, that. I think it's the last piece of news before the Fed. Last major one. Then we have the Fed on 2nd, is it? 1st. Next Wednesday. Okay. No real headlines as well this morning. Financial juice. Your Aussie still trash. Okay, maybe this one. Actually, maybe we can get a trade on pound yen. Really slow one. See how this candle closes. Got a clean range. 46 pips. 30 minute. See if we can close under here. No problem, Aaron. Just waiting at the moment. German 40 is not looking like it's doing too much. Gold is need to let it develop a little bit more, but I quite like the look of this. Quite like the look of this. We've got a little support. If we can close below this body, we can wick up. We have rejected here once, but on the hour it looks nicer. First time we can get a candle closing below, we can get something to wick up. Then on the 15 minutes, yeah, more stop loss above it. Doesn't look that nice on the 15. 4 hour though looks better. This will be a 4 hour candle closing. Price could come up all the way to this neckline, but we've got this bit more of a clean range. So 1 hour. Yeah, I'll see how this one closes. See if it's going to close as a rejection candle, or we're going to close below. Okay, looking like we're rejecting. Looking like a fake out, huh? That's 15 minutes, 30 minutes looking like a 1 hour, sorry. It's got a bit of a wick on top. 15 minutes looking like a fake out. So I think pound yen is going to be the most likely at the moment. Pretty risky trade would have been on here. Pretty risky though.
I was actually looking for a sell from there.
You were?
Yeah, I was looking for that fake out actually. So, second structure.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I think better sell below 1925 for the 4 hour to turn bearish, or a 4 hour bearish close.
Yeah, I would have liked it to have got a little bit higher. That would have made it more appealing.
Yeah, definitely.
To have filled that imbalance, and then give us like if we could have got this more like cleaner candles up, and then having that turnaround, then that would have been even trading back down. This would have been then like 40 pips, 40, 50 pips from that arrow. Aaron's watching the RSI. Alrighty, are we going to, is this the high in already? Surely not. Maybe now we're going for the lows. How'd that close? Oh, pulling back. So how did the 15 close? Like a little rejection. Close above these bodies. Okay. Gonna have to sit on my hand still. Just give us something. Yeah, just building the support for pound yen. So, can I adjust this a little bit lower? One hour's now showing rejections from this area. But we've got a nice, beautiful, clean range. New York pushed up, Asian corrected that whole move. Now we're slowly building. So, if we are going to build a support, I don't want to buy. What I'm going to do, this is my idea, because we're sort of just stuck in this range between 159, 160, yeah, more or less 160 to 161.7, where we've got Asian high, low, and close. Maybe I just use the fib. I can just do it all in one. Do I have an Asian? Yep, there we go. Okay, so low, high, 50%. London's taken the Asian low. I would like to see something happen in here. Maybe like a fake out.
Something like that. Just because I think this it wants to go under here, but at the moment it's just struggling a little bit. So what it might do is do a pullback to this resistance, and then we can come down, kind of like what it did yesterday for gold over here. So try like teasing to get into this clean range, and it went bounce, 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 pull back, and then down. Hopefully not to this extreme. Hopefully just to like push down, bounce, bounce a little bit, push up here, and then down. Quite like this, but the distance is not enough, so I'm not going to touch it.
Hey Hayden,
Hey Eddie.
just bounce off the 50 on the 15 and the top, those two up the top, 200 EMA.
This is the 50 here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 50, and I'm saying those top two, where it started dropping, that's the 200.
Did you just say it bounced off the 50? Like,
Sorry, is that the? What am I on? Oh, sorry, on the 5 minute, not the 15.
oh, I see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Then down here. Yeah.
And the 200 was the top there as well.
Okay. Are you in?
No, I'm out.
You were long,
did
weren't
short
you?
it. I've been long and short and sideways, everything.
Inside out.
Yeah.
Back to front, upside down.
Yeah. I did get stuck in a short going. It caught me going up, but I held and then I just went heavy on the top from the 200 rejection and got out.
Right. So 5 minutes until this closes, and then we're going to have a completed 4 hour 4 hour range candle. So, man, this is boring. Oh, here we go. Back at, got some life. So I'm kind of thinking, but I'm going to just leave it to the side, not to distract. This is a bit trade more taken on the hour. Alrighty. Yeah. Earning my money today.
So interested to see how it reacts off this monthly level. The daily chart, we're in all these rejection areas, these wicks. See how many wicks are at the same area? It's also a daily neckline, this 1919.80. And right now we're just consolidating. So that means usually the trade that's going to be taken here, I'm probably going to secure, not going to look to hold over too many session opens because it can get risky. It's likely that we'll have some sort of movement that could take out both sides again. Fridays can be really good, or Fridays can be just sideways. 4 hours, 1 minute left, and then we're going to have this candle's basically come to a close. One hour, just looking nothing. 30 minutes, gone up, then it's come down. Yeah, there's nothing to do.
Four hours holding the 50.
Right. From
The bottom.
the bottom. Yeah. Okay. 20 seconds. What are you going to do?
I think it's going to bounce.
On pound?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at gold.
Yeah, 1 second. This is the 4 hour candle close now. So 4 hour candles close nice and healthy bearish. So now what we want is a wick up. Don't want to take it straight away from the low, but it makes sense. 1 hour's closing below all these necklines. All these ones up here. So can we pull up? I'd like to take something, I think, from up here. If it just drops down, that'll be means I can't really get in. But they're looking good on the higher time frame. Just want to see with this new 4 hour candle opening if it can wick up. If it can wick up into this area, perhaps maybe that was the resistance. It's just too close to the candle closing. I don't look at M1 for currencies, especially at this time, like in this lower volume time, this late London Open. So 1 minute, like if you're going to use 1 minute, then what I'd be looking for is just to see like if price kept on respecting these lows and then started pushing up and then like started breaking above like some highs, you might see like some structure changes. Then like that would be what the 1 minute would be handy for. But usually, like currencies, I don't pay as much attention to the 1 minutes. I prefer the higher time frame. Gold though, gold and German 40, yeah, I'll use 1 minutes. As soon as you get to these lower time frames though, your ideas can get really, like, it can cast doubt because you start seeing like supports everywhere. So even on the 15-minute, looks like a lot of rejections, and it doesn't look like a clean range. But on the 30 minutes, it's cleaner, and we've finally got something closing below the 1 hour. It's looking alright. Has rejected here previously. So if I was going to give this a little go today, with this candle pulling back, to see if I can target that range. As long as this isn't going to be a fake out, but I'd potentially, this could be like a little bit of impulsive entry. Target, might actually give that a go. Targeting something like this, and then if we're breaking above this candle, this 30-minute high might close a little bit of it. But I'll see if I can get all the way up to here, and I'm actually going to execute on that. Pound yen, here we go. So 160,724. 18 pip stop. Okay, I'm gonna give that a go. Wish me luck. Pound yen. So if it is breaking above this high, then I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a soft stop loss above here. Soft stop loss means if it's breaking above this high, pretty quickly want it to leave this area. Let's have a look at others. So German 40. Oh, this could be even. This might be a bit nicer. And gold's bouncing. So yeah, nice bullish candle, weak bearish candle, retest there. Oh, okay. So
Bit of a wick feel on the 1 hour.
yeah, we've got a few things going now. Waiting for that new 4-hour candle.
Bounced off the 50 on the 5 minutes. I took that entry.
Cool. All right. Well, I've got to keep an eye on this guy. Taking on the 1 hour. So 1 pip up. So if it's crossing this line here, we'll consider.
just want volume to kick in now, and then just take it down. This pullback would be enough, but if it does keep on going up, then I'll just close 50 here for like 1 pip, 3 pips. What will annoy me is if I pick the wrong boat to get on. Because this is looking nice for a wick fill now. Down pound yen. The plan's in place. All I've got to do is just react now if it does what I say. So now just shifting to not thinking about the profits, not thinking about the target, just thinking about this trade in a risk management sense. If this candle also closes bullish, this is not because it's not really printing anything that I recognize that well, as in terms of like finding like liquidity and then just trying to get those pinpoint entries. So this is more just trying to go with the momentum and understanding that pullbacks happen. So if I'm aware of that fact, I'm going to have to manage this trade a little bit differently than some of these other types of trades that I do. Given the size of the stop loss as well. This is just sort of just going with momentum. And the trade was really taken on the 1 hour time frame. That once we had, you know, all these wick rejections and we finally had an hour candle closing quite healthy bearish through it. This candle here, I wish this one wasn't here. If this was like, if this had looked like this, oops, didn't mean to right click. If that looked like that, that'd be quite nice. But we don't have that. We have, unfortunately, we've got a wick rejection. So price has been down here before and rejected. German 40 movement and 15. Yeah, gold took 30. You took 30 pips on it, Aaron. Oh, you just noticed it. Okay. So I say congrats. That's awesome. Gold looking like it's threatening to break the high. If we're breaking the high, we've got a nice clean range to go up further. German reacting off the monthly level. Pound stuck. So 15 minutes is about to come to a close. Are we going to form a liquidity candle? Like an attempted liquidity candle. So far we've broken the low and we're respecting the high. So that's a good sign. But not out of the woods. Like there just seems to be lack of volume.
Gold breakthrough.
Oh yeah, 28.22. Extending that London high now. Guess I could have considered a break above here.
It's above the Asian 50 as well at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, it's 15 minutes come to a close. Now it's got no business breaking the high of this bullish candle. If it's wicking down and then pushing up and breaking the high of this bullish candle, then it means it's got more range to go up. So I'm gonna bring my stop to just above the high because it's wicked down now. Now if it's breaking this high plus spread, then I'll get out. So this is all just hovering here. Want them up like 3.7, 4.8 pips. Hopefully that was the pullback done. And now the hour can just keep on dropping. So up 5.5 pips. When it has, because it has rejected down here before, if it does get down there, what I'll do is I'll close 50%. Yeah, I could see on the price for gold, 1927. So that 1928 seems to be that little neckline. That current London high, 1928.10. German's still just going sideways. Just want to break through. Done the retest. Now can we just drop? All right, running at 7.5 pips. Well, 8. Can we get 9? Can we get 9? Can you do it? Oh, 8.7. All right, we need to get some magnets here. We need to pull price down.
Hi, brother.
Hey, Jazz.
How are you, brother?
I'm
Good.
Excellent, mate. How are you?
I joined you late. Can you show me the gold analysis, please?
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is pound yen.
I saw it. I saw it. Just gold, please. Can you show me?
Okay, yep.
And what is your plan there? You know what you are thinking.
On gold, kind of thinking more for sells. I'm just waiting to see what this does here. Like the more we can pull back into this Asian range, I'd like to see it print up and make a high in the next like hour, and then once we can make that high, I would look for it to come back and retrace into the London range somewhere. I've got a nice clean. If I go to the hour chart, I'm looking for it to fill this imbalance and sort of show some rejections from the 1930. If we can do that, then I'd like to take it down. But it's too, at the moment, it's a little bit too. I haven't got enough information here. I'm just waiting for it to develop it a little bit more. So I'll do a more thorough analysis on it when I get a couple more candles, because then it should be printing something that I recognize. At the moment, it's sort of just consolidated slowly, and now we're starting to drift up.
Okay.
The one thing that's been better is pound yen. So right about here, because we have this is previous rejection points here. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close 50% because it's Friday and because I'm cautious. And so I've closed 50% here, which was more or less, no, it wasn't quite 1-to-1 when I did that. I think my risk was about 18 pips in total. And now, once we're breaking these lows, now this is the next danger area, because this is the rejection area. Underneath this rejection area, I think we're looking good. Yeah, go now 14 pips, 15 pips up now. Yeah, you're welcome, Aaron. If I didn't have a bad day yesterday, or if I didn't take losses yesterday, then I might have gone a little bit more heavy on it. But now I'm sort of like, now what I've done, even having this now means I can, I don't have to trade now. I'm going to go catch up with a buddy after NY session, after NY Open. But now, like, if I do take a trade, I'm going to play at the profits, really. I might just be a break-even day, even if I take a loss. I won't. Now that I risked 1% on this trade. I've closed 0.5% already, not quite at 1-to-1. So I've only banked 0.4%. My NY trade will be 0.4% I'll risk. If this gets all the way down, then that will be, I'm not sure what it'll be, but I'll be over maybe at 1.5% I would have banked. So then I can risk more. I won't risk 1.5% in a single trade, but what I'll do is I'll do like two 0.75% trades in New York. And I've got a pretty good record. So hopefully I don't lose, but worst case scenario, I'm going to end the day flat. And yesterday I was down for the day, for yesterday, not going to lie. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was good. So it's a good, I'm happy for the week. It's just it's not a nice feeling ever having a losing day. Hey JJ Games from Venezuela, new to your channel. Welcome, buddy. Where's the music gone? Who took this trade? Who took pound yen? Give it a like. Give the stream a like. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Emma.
Sorry, just a very silly question, actually.
No, that's right.
If you go to the 4-hour chart,
yeah.
How does this GJ look like? The trend, I mean to say.
Oh, it's ranging.
Ranging, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. It's ranging, but we've been stuck at between this level, 160 more or less, and 161.5 basically. So did a little fake out. Was that Wednesday? Then we did a fake out overnight as well.
Okay.
So now we're sort of like the momentum in the range is going down, but because we are in the range, it's just choppy. We don't really know when it can just randomly form a support.
Yeah. Okay, and if you go to the daily chart, that looks. How does this look?
Same,
is it?
Yeah, we're just bouncing off this this tough area here. and see how we've got these monthly levels. It's just really like this holding pretty nicely. Like we are like not always, like sometimes it cuts all the way through, all the way up, but more or less you're going to get price bouncing between monthly levels.
Okay.
So it makes sense for some downside. This trade was taken on the hour chart. This is what it was for. The 15-minute was a little bit tricky, but what we had on the hour is that we had clear supports, and then we finally had an hour candle that closed bearish.
Yeah.
So once that one closed finally bearish underneath that support, and we've got clean candles here, then it means it makes sense that we can do like a little retrace, and then start pushing down, and then hopefully we can get down to this support here. But we do have some issues along the way. Like this is accumulation of orders here. So whether we can break into that, it's going to be another question.
Yeah.
It might bounce off here. Also the high of this wick, because we did identify on the 5 minute, is it 5 or 15 minute, that there was some liquidity pooled here that did fund that whole move up. So the top of that wick is basically, you see the cursor, you can see the crosshairs. That's what we're sort of reacting off of here now. So it makes sense. It's like just not clean traffic through, but once we do break through, it should be a fairly like a nice drop even down to 33. That would be another 20 pips. And then, if you're getting down another 20 pips, I'd consider taking some off again.
Okay.
Gold's up in that imbalance now.
Oh yeah, I can see. So regardless of this trade now, this trade, needless to say, is break even. So stops are at break even because we did pretty much picked the high of that candle. So if I'd got in somewhere lower, I might not move my stop to break even. I might leave it above that candle. But now if it's coming back and retesting the highs of this candle, I really don't want to be part of that trade. So my stop's at break even. And I can just, now I can actually concentrate on either German 40 or gold and then start to see what I can get from here. Oh, that was a nice little spike down. It's up 21 pips. So we'll see. I am a little bit concerned about this wick. Okay. I hope you don't mind. Bit of a technical question. Could you give us a bit of an insight on fundamentals going on at the end of the month? I heard about companies balancing their books, and that monthly close is the real price of the asset, and where this things happen last week of the month, like this week. Oh, okay. So when you get into the end of the month, you get like all the economic data from the previous month is all basically on the table now. So the price that the monthly candle's closing at is quite significant because we've got a lot of, like, the first week of the month is really news heavy. So gold is like, not gold, just like currencies and all charts, when they're getting to the close of the month, they're kind of pricing in the price moves ahead of news. So when we are getting an anticipation of like wherever the price is for that monthly candle is going to close, is like an anticipation of where we sit before the next batch of news events comes out. So it just seems to be the monthly candle close price is what a lot of companies, a lot of big players, a lot of countries, they're kind of looking at that monthly candle close. Same as like quarterly, like 3 month price closes. Same as like 6 month candle closes, yearly candle closes. Those higher time frame closing price is very, very significant. And all companies need to balance their books for the month so they know how they tracked for the month with income, expenditures. So it seems to be just a nice round number that when you do get a monthly candle closing, just mark it on your charts. It's going to be a significant level in the future. Like we've seen many times, even September 2019, still you see price react really sensitive off of it. It might, there might be more deeper reasons than just that. But if it's giving you something on the chart to concentrate on, like a horizontal line, then you can watch close to the price action around it, and you can see that often, it's not just going to like just tap only and then push away, but you can get fake outs below it and then close it back above. That's usually a good sign. Price giving a fake out from above, closing back below, that's a good sign. And you can just see price oscillate between the two. But yeah, like every time even me, when I'm at the end of the month, I'm doing my balance for my tax, what I made, what I didn't make, what I need to pay in tax, what I need to spread my investments over and things like that. So, and I'm just one person. Everyone does that. Well, the broader sense does that. So, monthly closing prices very significant. Okay, so we're just trying to create a little doji now. So what are we going to do here? Let's see. German 40's done a full U-turn from that monthly level. So for example, if gold is going up all the month, do you expect, some pullback to the end of the month? Due to this balancing going, that might, sometimes. Yeah, you'll see like hedge funds as well. You'll hear a lot of them that they'll have Fridays off and end of months, because sometimes you see like heaps of volatility at the end of the month, because you'll see like some, you've either done really well for the month and now you're going to want to show your investors and whatnot that they made X percentage, or they might not be doing very well and there could be a real like rush of activity. So those end of weeks and end of months can be hit and miss. There's so many moving parts in the market. That's not just one thing. It could be many things. It's just
go to sleep. Sorry, mate.
That's all good. I know a lot of people that don't use monthly levels, but they'll use like round numbers, and they'll use key levels. So they all work, and they all, some people might not want to use them, and other people like to use them, and other people use round numbers or quarter points. But it's just something, if it resonates with you and you can understand and have something that's quite objective, and that's what round numbers, quarter points, key levels, monthly levels, they're all objective. And the less subjectivity you can have in your trading, the easier it is for you then to develop something around it. So you don't have to use monthly levels, but use something. Like even when you hear people say they trade naked, like not physically naked, but naked as in naked charts, no indicators, you still need to have something like a compass, something to orientate yourself on the chart. So have something that is objective. Like some people use RSI, MACD, stochastics, but when they're using them, what they're doing is thinking like if the line's trending up, trending down, above the waterline, below the waterline, showing divergence, it's something that you can physically see and it's objective. So it can help. It can help your trading. You use what you want. I like the monthly levels because for me, I've made a technical understanding of why it's there, and it makes sense in my head. The more I can make sense of why things move, the better it makes me as a trader. MACD still showing bearish on pound yen. Yep. I mean, because the candles are going down, so MACD will be going down. Gold is moving. It's not moving that much, guys. Come on. It's moved 8 pips in like the last 30 minutes. Oh, M1. Yeah, everything looks like it's moving on M1. So we've got a triple bottom here. This could be setting itself up for a push up. My music stopped again. Oh no. Change the song anyway. So the trend is up. We've got a triple bottom now. If we saw something like that, I might get around taking a buy up. But for me, for gold, let's do some gold analysis. 4-hour candle created the doji. And now, what does a doji mean? Potential range. So we're breaking above it, but also, if I put that on, the square on, put my range box on the 1 hour, I've got another little doji here. 30 minutes. Could this be a fake out? Could we just be faking out above this range? Pretty risky taking the high of the 4-hour doji. Always remember, patience will pay you here. Like I like longs, but this could be, we might get a deeper pullback before we get that push up. If we get a deeper pullback.
Hayden brother.
Yeah, mate.
In 4 hour, you mark this zone of doji.
Yep.
Okay, and the range is broken upside. So
yep.
Is it the indication that the price will move upside? More probability.
I think with the timing, the flow is to the upside for sure, and nothing's really shifted that structure when we had that triple bottom here. It's just the first time we do break above, sometimes we get pullbacks. So it just depends on that pullback that I'm unsure about. But that makes sense that we've got clean range to the top side. But absolutely it makes sense, yeah. I mean, the 30 minute looks better. 30 minute candle close above. Now we're pulled back, made a wick. And if we're breaking above here, this wick, then it's going to extend that range further up. Do a little wick fill potentially. It's just with all these dojis making it a little bit tricky for me. I'd like to see some sort of manipulation or some sort of when I've got these triple bottoms, means that's liquidity building up underneath it, and I'd like to see that taken first, because that means to me that means it wants to be, it's leaving that liquidity there for some reason. Pound yen is sort of just stalling here. That might have been the range. That might have been it. You close fully now. 0.5% win. Good one. See how this 5 minute candle closes? Because if this one's closing out, if we're breaking that high, we can extend this move up. Don't want this one to close too strong though. Otherwise it means I missed it. Seven from 8. Awesome, man. Congrats. Is this on how are you doing for the month? Is this get you your monthly target? Oh, we're breaking the high. So closed above this wick now. So if the momentum is there, what it means is that it's kind of tricky because it didn't close with much of a wick. But if we can, the momentum, like this is suggesting that the momentum's there now, just for breakout. We've got clean range here to the left. We've got a little bit of an imbalance being filled at this thin black line. You had a shocker last week. Oh, did you? So you made it, but yeah, you're back in the positive for the month. Cool. Oh.
Nathan.
What's the 15 doing? 15 is just looking like it's keeps on pulling liquidity and pushing up. Pulling liquidity, pushing up. Yeah, unless I was in the trade from down under here, because we had this resistance, we finally closed above it, we pushed up to the next resistance, we had clean range, then what it did after the clean range, it pulled back, retested the monthly level or the 1925 key level, rejected it, retested it once, and then started breaking above. So unless I was in somewhere like here, I don't want to chase price. I just have to look at it and say like, I missed my trade. I missed the opportunity that made sense to get all the way back up to here, 20 pips at least to the highs. And then once we can get above here, we can continue up. This was the opening 5 minutes of this 4-hour candle. That's what made it a little bit tricky. Plus I was shifted on a different pair. But this makes all the sense in the world to keep going. It's just whether the volume is there. That's also bullish because it can be a little bit fickle at this time.
But Hayden, 30-minute also break the high of previous.
Yeah, I like the 30 close. A 30 close is good.
And it close above the range also.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're making a bit of a retest here now on pound. So this, can I watch this 15-minute candle close? And if it wicks down, starts breaking the high, I'll just close this trade. Hopefully that's far enough. German 40 testing. It's just ranging inside of here. Yeah, no good. What are you gonna? Oh no. It's a good little liquidity pot here. Took the doji low. And then it's bounced. Doji low. Okay, 15 minutes come to a close. Looks like we're just ranging now. So if we're wicking down, breaking that high, there's no point really holding this trade. So rather than let it hit the stop loss, I'll just close the whole thing. Bank what little run is left. But there's a small chance it doesn't break the high. This is kind of looking like a fake out.
Brothers, I have one question, and not relating to the current charts and all stuff. I am in the Blueberry broker. I don't have GER 40. I have GER 30.
Yeah, some have GE. They haven't changed it to 40. Sorry, 30. It's the same chart though.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we're making that lower wick now, starting to push up. If it's breaking this high, like I'm going to move my stop loss basically to here, to 160.7. So it's like a pip or two in profit. Looking like a bit of a fake out. And I'll just let that close me out if it is. Ejaz, what's your price for German 30 that you've got? Is it in the 15,000s?
Yes, 15,000. Current price is 15,148 for 149. Yes.
Yeah, same. It's the same chart. It's just I think it was the start of last year. Yeah, or the year before. I think it was the start of last year. Sorry, end of 2021. So they just increased it from the top 30 companies to the top 40 companies. But it looks like I'm on Pepperstone and they've got German 40, but then one of my other brokers, they've still got German 30. But it's the same price, same pair.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's just doing nothing. Look at it. Yeah, most have updated to German 40. Some call it the DAX as well, DAX. Just depends on what they do. Like even some call it US 30. Some call it DJI. This is the Dow. Dow Jones Index or the US 30. Like some will just have different names. Okay, can we get another signal on gold? It's just stuck, man. That's coming down. Pound's going up. German's going sideways. So it's looking, yeah, looking like it's coming down, downtown. Little invert hammer. Sorry, that's normal side, not inverted. Inverted the other way around. Little hammer, and then we took the low. Are we just creeping up? Are we just creeping up? You put a price alert for 148, did you? Can we get a sweep? This is about... Yep.
Sorry.
That's right.
Hayden, in the same chart, 5 minutes chart, you have considered the resistance level at the top there. Why did you consider that?
Which one? Which is my resistance?
At 1929.
Oh, just here? The line?
No, at the top. Up. Yeah, that line, yeah.
Oh, this one? It's, if I go to the 1 hour chart, see how, where this wick is, and then this wick is? These two wicks? This is an imbalance. So,
okay.
If price is breaking up into here, often this imbalance will be filled.
Yeah.
But we may see resistance created and pushing down. But I'm just keeping my eye on if it does close that imbalance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So thin black line.
But that's not the target you have placed, right?
No. But if it's a thick black line, this means it's a monthly level.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm watching to see how price reacts around those monthly levels. The thin black lines, they're just points of interest on my chart. So there's something that it's not a monthly level, but it's an area. It's a bit of price action that I want to keep my eye on to see what it does. Doesn't mean it's resistance or support. It just means that it's something that I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see what price does when it gets there.
Okay, so for this particular trade, what is your target?
I'm not in a trade on this one. I'm just trying to see whether I want to short this, because if London session has been more bullish, which it has been, since 8 a.m. London time, and now we're getting to 11 a.m. London time.
Yeah.
Quite often, what we'll do is price will pull back halfway.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then what I'd be interested in is actually looking for a resistance to form.
Okay.
Or some liquidity to be pulled, or some signs of like double top and then like a sweep and then coming down. And once we can have something like this, that's at a POI, then that means like I'll have a target then, which would be halfway of my London range. So I'd also like to see what price does it. This is the halfway of New York range yesterday, and then it's current London high. So I'd like to see highs and lows manipulated. So if I miss the buys, I'm looking for sells down to 50%.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey Noel, how are you, mate?
Good, brother. How are you?
Excellent, mate. You just joined now?
Yeah, I took buy and in 9025 area that was break even, and I took one sale also that was also break even.
Oh, double break even, huh? I think
Yeah.
a few of the guys, Eddie, Glenn, they're in buys from around here as well.
Yeah, and that one was my break even.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good trade. Target was 1930 area on 15-minute bullish doji.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. That was target.
Yeah. I'm in sells on pound yen.
Oh wow. Did you close your partial? How many pips?
I closed partials for, I think it was like 12 pips up or 13 pips up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's the stop is in slight profit, only like 1 pip profit.
Oh,
this is looking like a fake out now though, so it's likely going to take my runner, but I've already managed it once, so there's a small chance it will survive, but the hour's looking like it's going to close pretty decent. 30 minutes is closing quite strong.
Yeah. And this is also like bearish bullish candle, bearish bullish candle.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of no volume really.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to take me out now. The spread's probably going to... what's the spread?
Did you take any trade yesterday in NY session?
Yeah, I had a shitty day for NY.
Oh. Yeah. But your NY session was also bad, no?
I had where was NY? Whoops. Oh, we're in 30 minutes. Oh, this is pound yen. I got over here. Wednesday up here. Here it is. So I took a sell somewhere in here.
Oh.
And then I wasn't watching, and it quickly there was a rush of blood. As soon as I pushed sell, I thought, oh, that's dumb, and it stopped me out. And then I took a sell up in here, and I still lost.
Oh shit!
I think maybe I took the sell in here somewhere, actually, but it took me out, and then dropped. So I was pretty annoyed then, and then my charts were freezing. I tried to take a buy. I was interested in taking a buy down here, and my chart, I was watching on TradingView, and then had my broker open, and the candle had just sort of stuck, wasn't moving, and then I looked at TradingView, and it was back up to here, and then it was just freezing a lot. So I missed this whole big rejection up. So. It was just a bad day.
I took a short yesterday and I was up like 50 pips, but I wasn't 50 pips, not like 56 pips, but my IC market got stuck and I got like 22 pips.
Oh yeah.
From candle closing below 5-minute below COMEX candle.
Okay,
that was my spot.
There was quite a few broker issues, wasn't there, yesterday?
Go to 5-minute. A mark high low of COMEX candle. 5-minute candle, high and low. Yeah, or not now forward. I took one buy also here, but that one was 15-16 pips. It got break even from this pullback, this bearish doji pullback. But I made some money there, and now forward again. Yep. And this one was this candle, bullish candle, tried to close above this NY COMEX low area. This bullish candle tried to close above that COMEX candle. Put one line there on COMEX low. Yeah. And this one was fake out, bullish candle. And again, next bearish candle closed below. I took short.
Yeah, that was
pullback.
Nice liquidity candle.
Yeah. This is how I look at COMEX. Yeah. And I wasn't able to close my trade.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, that is this is how I look at the COMEX. I put one line there, and if I see that this fake out, and again this candle made a top wick and closed below, I was looking for pullback in this area to take short. And this one was very beautiful trade. I have backtested this setup like 30 COMEX, and I have 15-16 screenshot.
So
This I took 3-4 trades based on this setup.
So that's this candle here.
Yeah, this one also I took short, but that day also. This one is Monday or which day?
Wednesday.
This is Wednesday. Yeah, this I took short. Yeah, on Monday.
Short here on this one when it closed below.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some
and
weekend work
go to
on this
Monday.
one.
Go to Monday. I'm talking to Hayden. Wait a minute. I was talking to Emmanuel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, this one was so very clear that direction is downside. Yeah, this one. This one was my sell over here, but it got break even. This trade you took also. This trade.
Yeah, to get them here.
Yeah. Like I don't know if this was on Monday or previous week. I don't remember that. But you backtest this one, which I showed you, which yesterday happened in NY session. That is very beautiful setup to take trade. And you can easily get 50 pips. And the way it formed news low, the candles it was forming during news, I was sure that it will break that low and I will easily get 50-60 pips because I don't like those 1 minute candles below yesterday.
I liked the reason I took sell on this one because I was bearish for the session, and the COMEX volume was ideal to push up into this area to then take a sell from. This is a kind of similar setup that Dar took in the London session stream yesterday, when it was like failing to break, and he was like, kept on getting more entries, but there's the same sort of idea. I'm gonna have to that's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna back test that 5 minute COMEX candle.
Yeah, support broken. Yeah, fake out.
Yeah,
like yesterday it happened. Yesterday was classic trade setup, and this one I took short. I wanted to take short over here because this one was order block and this one was like a clean break, and if any candle is doing retest, but I don't have much experience to take short in this area. I will take these trades later on. But I took short over here. I was waiting for 1 minute candle to close because this one was very strong FU candle, this 5 minute candle. Yeah, and I took, when this made a top wick, I took short and I wasn't able to close my trade because of IC market.
I'm gonna go to looks like we're hitting
1929.
Hey, check 1929. Right.
It will go to
1930.
It is at daily flip area right now, and that is why it is giving some sort of reaction on low time frame gold.
Yeah, I've survived the pullback so far as well for this guy.
Yeah.
This will be awesome
Now
if it
it will
starts
again
breaking
drop.
those lows. Yeah, that'd be nice. I do want to hold that trade. German 40s it's just ranging here now, but with liquidity candle, but we haven't broken above this high. It couldn't close above it. Where are you going to go, German? Gold. Okay, taking the London high. Oh, could this? We haven't had a change in structure yet, but this could be the double top.
Yeah, there is double top in this area also. No,
Yeah,
double bottom.
Double
sorry.
bottom. Yeah.
Look like double bottom. Yeah. Yeah.
Could I be getting interested in a? What I want to see is something like quickly push up, bearish candle,
Yeah.
break the low, and I'll take that trade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like I want to see this. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
Acceleration into the New York halfway. We've closed the imbalance now.
Mm-hmm.
So my fingers are getting itchy. I can feel it.
1938.
Come on, just keep pushing. So now we've closed this imbalance.
Mm.
We've got a little bit of resistance up here. Oh shoot, yellow box. 3 minutes. Yeah, get to this. Give us something steady all the way up.
Five-minute was a break of a structure area, and which one was not retested on 5 minute. This area broke this structure. Wait, this one, and it never got retested. This makes a point of interest area, but I don't know how candle will behave in this area. It can give some reaction because today in every point of interest area it is giving reaction.
Low volume, hey.
Yeah.
That's what the 10-minute candles look like. Yeah, too early to jump into sells.
It will give reaction from 1930 area, which is also key level, and retest of data structure 5 minute. There is 15-minute bullish doji. I want to see some strong reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna around 1930, 37. I might be tempted into a sell around this area. It'd be probably quick-lived.
Yeah.
Short-lived. That's what I mean. Because then the 4 hour can actually... Yeah. I wonder if I have to go impulsive.
Impulsive here.
Hayden brother.
Yeah, buddy.
This 5 minute area is not this is a order block and fair value gap is there. Is that area? This is like like here like this one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a good in other words of saying as well, like if this is an accumulation of orders and there's been buyers pushing into here, pushing price up, then this could be an exit point for some of those buyers. So we might push up and then some of those buys could be, some of the buying pressure could be released. So then we'll have like a little downward move.
But as far as this fair value gap is covered, so reaction can happen here also, right? Not necessary to go up.
Yeah, that's right. The lower the time frame, the
Yes,
higher
yes,
the
yeah.
fair value gaps can be, and the less probability is that you'll hit them. Like they might react off the higher time frame imbalances, and then we could like go to like, you know, the 1 second chart and maybe see an imbalance up here, but the higher you go, the less likely they get filled.
Again, please, I could not understand your thing. Please, again.
So you'll see,
Higher.
you'll see, like what if we go to like the 4-hour chart, you'll see like some imbalances on the 4-hour chart. Like say this one.
Yes, it was there. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I go to
Yes.
a lower time frame, there might be like on the hour might be a little bit higher, 30-minute might be a bit higher, 5-minute might be even up here, and then
Okay.
the lower time frame you go,
Mhm.
there's less likely that price will go there's less likely that it will get all the way to the top and then have that perfect reaction. You'll probably see reactions lower as well. So
Okay.
you want to have like direction in as well, like the right direction. But if you're like that's a bit dangerous going, like because the trends are so obviously bullish, a bit dangerous
Mhm.
looking for sells in these areas. But my pound yen got taken out. Damn it. But like the lower the time frame we go, then you have more risk of missing the trade because you might have that reaction from one of these lower ones, which is on a higher time frame. Higher time frame generally holds more weight.
Mhm. Yes, no, it's clear.
Yeah.
No, it's clear.
That wasn't a very good example that I was showing, but I think you get the message. Because you can find gaps on like all these all time frames, but then there's only some that will get filled. So German 40s, pound yen just took me out at 1670, so I got closed here. So not bad, it was okay. German 40s breaking these highs. Yeah, I'm pretty keen on gold though. I want to see acceleration. I really don't like how it's sort of just drifting higher and higher. What about German 40? Oh, it's stuck in this range. Stuck in this range. I'm more concentrated on gold right now. Yeah. So maybe this is shift in structure. Not really. No, it's pretty. That's pushing it. No, it's all good. All good, Aaron. When I'm watching like just 30-minute 1 hour charts, then it's you can pretty comfortably flick between pairs. When I'm watching the 1 and 5 minutes, it's a lot more difficult. Okay, so trying to visualize what the hour candle is going to be like. I mean, it's got clean range up. This might be a no trade London session for gold. It's going to have to be very specific price action for me to take it on this. So we tap 1930. Give it 15 more minutes to do something. Otherwise I'm going to probably...
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I can look at this 1930, see what's a bit more development there you need. I mean, the 1 hour is still looking stupid bullish.
Yeah.
We had the that doji. It broke up to the upside. Yeah. Oh, I'd say so probably a bit more development here, or even wait for 1931 for a rejection from there.
There we go. 1930 again. Yeah, they're otherwise it's going to get too... It's not going to give us enough time to get that trade before NY comes in.
You miss the chance of not getting in it at all.
Yeah.
I've just shut my long down. It's still bullish, but I'm getting tired, and that was a 10% trade. I'm happy with that.
Far out. That's awesome. Yeah. That was nice there from that monthly level.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. That'll do, mate.
Yeah, good job. Great way to finish a Friday.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Seem to get ones in there.
Yeah, here's the acceleration.
Yeah, watch it take off up to that pivot point that I've been targeting.
Where's the pivot?
1932.22.
Okay, yeah, there's a level up here on the 30. 1 hour. 1932. Yeah, that's the resistance. Alright, come on, do it.
Accelerate like a son of a... I've got a sell set up, but I'm not ready to target set it in yet. I'm glad I didn't, but so I was Asian for setting that off at the Asian 50%, but it was still looking too bullish.
Ooh, bouncing now. Come on. Feel that wick.
The same this afternoon around 1925. It just kept hitting it and bouncing off it for ages.
Yeah. I'd like to see this kind of price action. Fast, up, little stall, red, bullish candle, breaking the low of the bullish candle with clean candles to the left. That I'm looking for this at this level, around like above here. So on clean candles, then a small bullish candle, bearish candle, bullish candle, and then breaking the low of the bullish candle, I'll go in. Come on, fly, fly. Break the high. Okay, keep 'em on.
Top of structure. Push.
Come on.
Did you take buy?
No, I'm looking for a sell.
Oh, I thought you were in buy.
Nah, I want to see this. I'll leave it to the side. So I want to see clean candles.
Okay.
And then I want to see like a okay.
Did you sacrifice that duck?
I should have. I didn't kill it yesterday. Maybe that's what happened. So something like this. Bearish candle. Bullish candle.
This area got retested.
And then breaking this low. I want to enter. Damn it.
This one here?
Yeah. This would, like, that's what I'm looking for. Entry. For downside. But bullish, yeah. You know, that might be it. It's just the stop's too big now.
Mm.
But I wouldn't be surprised now if it comes down.
Yeah.
Far out. Just sit here and watch and still just miss it, man.
Yeah, it's what happens in the 1 minute, I suppose. The stop just gets too big.
Well, it's not even big. There was still only 7 pips. It just doesn't visually look good risk reward. Yeah.
There's your 10.
I think this was the move I was wanting to see. So, 5 minutes.
What's your target?
Well, target would be the London 50%.
So Asian 50 as well.
Like if
no lower.
I was thinking, I was considering, do I need to enter impulsively, just like trying to pick the high as well. I was thinking maybe it's going to be a little bit difficult to get the price action that I wanted.
Yeah, it's still bullish, man.
Yeah, but it's bullish until it turns bearish.
Yeah, when I put in a sell.
Like, how many times have we seen the 50% pullback?
Yeah.
We've seen it tons. And it could still be bullish, even with that pullback. Just means it might not be ready yet.
Even London today, if you look on the 5 minute chart, it retraced to the Asian 50, retraced back,
yeah,
and then went long to the Asian 50, short down to the London 50 at that time for taking on.
Yeah, and that was at 9:30, 9:25, 9:30, and that does happen too. Like sometimes it is early.
Yeah, he sort of stopped you out anyway, mate. I think you've done the right thing while waiting.
Oh, it's too big. It's not. It's not the way I want to see it. I need to see it like this. I really want to see like this is perfect. Or this one. Oh, kind of. Like, but we want to see candles slow down. This was too. It was bearish, and then we had a wick fill, and then it was a strong bullish candle. So now this is just, you know, it's just mucking around. Oh, whoops! I want to keep that part. So like, you can get a pullback to structure. I'd be targeting the 50%, but you can get a pullback safely to first structure. Safely, especially if you've got clean candles. So
you take 3%, 3 pip stop or something really tiny if you get it right at the tip, and then just take it back to just close those clean candles off.
Yeah.
Every time I close a trade, I wish I didn't. Every time. What's this? There we go. What's that? Yeah, 15 pips from that POI.
Five minutes left.
Yeah, coming up to new 30-minute now. Smart. If we go back to the 1 hour for 1 sec, Hayden.
1 hour, yep.
Yeah, let me just quickly show you something. Okay, so it's great. This is your 31 mark. This is a fake out. That's an area of rejection. From this 31, this is what I'm not saying anything until I'll look for a fake out from here to possibly write it back down or quick retrace.
Yeah.
So that's the week I was looking for here.
Okay.
So this is my fake out. So I'm not even looking at that.
Yep. Sounds good.
Possibly a fake out for maybe 31 and a half. For a quick scalp, 15, 20 pips maybe.
So where was that 1 hour? Here it is here. That's your wick.
Rightio, lads and ladies.
Yeah.
Catch you in the new week, eh?
Yeah, sounds good.
New month, is it? New month?
No.
Ah, the 30th.
I think Tuesday, Wednesday is the end of the month. Yeah, I'm gonna get going as well in a second.
Right. Enjoy your evening.
Catch you, mate. Have a good weekend. Catch you later.
Mhm.
That 5 minutes looking like a rejection as well. Previous 5.
Hmm.
Hayden, brother.
Yep. Hey, Jess.
This is the same setup that you draw here with your pen. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Bullish, yes.
Yeah. I was hesitating thinking about this one. It's very similar. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Little bearish. This one's a little bit bigger than I was thinking, but then pull down, little bullish, and then breaking this low.
That would have been my 10 pips, I think.
All right. I'm gonna have to scoot. I've just got to write a couple of emails and then go for a walk, and then I've got NY session. So I just don't think it's going to give me the trade I want right now. But that's all good. There's always another trade, so I'm gonna get going. So thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks, Aidan, mate. I'll see you in New York.
Thanks, Zeke.
Thank you very much, brother.
Appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Bye bye.